Technology and teamwork, making the streets of Chicago safer. I'm Peter Carl, and this is Chicago Crime Watch. Did you ever wonder what goes on behind the scenes at the 911 center? Some Chicago residents got a chance to find out during a special tour put together by OEMC and CAPS. The Office of Emergency Management and Communications on West Madison is home to the city's 911 operations. For 5 nights, OEMC invited residents from the 5 police areas and Central Command to come and learn about 911 services.
Citizens, they understand what it is to call 911. We've kind of inundated them with information, but you really don't understand it until you come to the facility. You see the dispatchers, you see the floor of where they're dispatching from, and understand the totality and the effectiveness of what your call actually is doing.
The idea for the seminars came up after Superintendent Jody Weiss attended some town hall and block club meetings. Many of the questions people raised dealt with the OEMC Center. What goes on there? What happens to the calls? And how do you make a call and remain anonymous?
The CAPS office partnered with OEMC, and what we did was we asked them to go out to beat meetings around the city to explain their services. But what we found was that there are over 200 beat meetings, around the city at any given time. So what we found, or what we decided, was to bring the citizens here.
The building you're in became fully operational September 25th, 1995. It was the first time in the nation that police and fire communications were brought together in the same facility.
The first thing the group learns about is the history and the secure structure of the state-of-the-art facility.
We are meant to be here for the long haul. We are tornado-proof. The exterior of the building can withstand 150-mile-an-hour headwinds. We are earthquake-proof.
In addition to unifying command operations between police, fire, and emergency medical services, the OEMC also handles emergency management.
In the event of a major emergency in the city, we have very defined protocols. It could be a large fire, could be a hazardous materials situation, could be a hostage barricade situation involving police. Across a wide range of events, we actually go out to the scene and coordinate the emergency management of the event.
A strong message to this audience: planning and preparation is something everyone must do.
We do a lot of planning here at the OEMC, but it's very, very important that people out in the community also have a plan for themselves and for their neighborhoods.
One way to plan ahead is to make a go bag.
The best thing to do when putting together the items for your particular go bag is think about where you would access it, whether it would be in a personal vehicle, whether it would be at your home, whether it would be at your place of business or your work, and imagine that you had to be self-sufficient for 72 hours.
Some basic items to put in your go bag include food, water, toiletries, first aid kit, sturdy shoes, a communication device like a whistle, medication, flashlight, and family contact information.
18. Oh, and there we go. There we go.
During the evening, Gloria Moran is among the lucky raffle participants to win a starter go bag, something she's never thought of till now.
It's a very, very good awakening, and I'm going to go back. I have a parent patrol, which I am going to incorporate it at school and for the awareness of the kids too. So it was a very, very, very good experience and awakening.
For any situation where you need the police to come out, you need to dial 911.
These volunteers learned there were more than 5.5 million calls to 911 last year, averaging about 18,000 calls a day. They are shown how calls are received, prioritized, and dispatched, and they learned that they can call 911 and remain anonymous.
If you call in regards to any gang or drug call, it is the operator's job. They are trained to ask you if you'd like to remain anonymous. Now, what does that mean? That means they're going to ask you, would you like to be anonymous? On their form, we refer to as an event or a ticket, there's a box that says anonymous, yes or no. They put a Y in there for yes. When they hit the button to send it over to the dispatcher, when it pops up on the dispatcher screen, there's no information as to who made that call or where it came from.
Torres also has advice on how to make a call and what kind of information to give.
The most important thing for them, of course, is just try to remain calm and try to give us as much information as possible. What's going on, who's this involving, and descriptions. This
is the operations floor. Every 911 call in the city of Chicago comes into the room right behind me on the other side of the glass wall.
Before departing, participants visit the third floor, where the 911 operations are located. The state-of-the-art facility makes a lasting impression.
I thought it was phenomenal. It's very impressive. Huge, huge operation, and there's so much detail and so many things they're doing and so many things they have to handle.
By being here, then you get the explanation, and then you get the feel, and then when we went on that tour to actually see the people there, and we talk about love, but oh, you could feel this love, you know, just looking at them sitting in there and knowing they're there and knowing the peace that it's given me. And so I try to express that peace and, you know, to my community.
Chief Helms says they'd like to expand the program to once a month so more Chicagoans can visit the center. 2 drug operations, 1 community, and 32 people face drug charges. On Chicago's west side in the Austin community, police initiated Operation Washington to tackle complaints of rampant drug sales in the 100 block of North Pine Avenue.
This operation was initiated in March of this year due to numerous complaints from the residents regarding blatant narcotic sales at that location. The mission involved members of the Four Corner Hustler Street Gang selling crack cocaine at that location. As a result of this investigation, 19 offenders have been charged with criminal drug conspiracy and delivery of a controlled substance.
Operation Hot Springs targeted drug selling in the 48 to 50 block of West Gladys.
People have been complaining about these open-air drug markets, so I'm very pleased with the response from the Chicago Police Department, as I indicated, particularly 15th District, and the narcotics unit, who work together to try to bring a measure of peace to the citizens who live in that particular area.
14 offenders are charged with criminal drug conspiracy, 18 others with delivery of a controlled substance. That's the latest from the CrimeWatch news team. I'm Peter Carl. Thanks for watching.